Luxury brands spend fortunes on marketing, creating mystique around their timepieces. But side-by-side comparisons reveal uncomfortable truths. Affordable watches now deliver finishing, movements, and designs that luxury brands charged 10 times more for just years ago. Bob's Watches confirms affordable alternatives maintain 60 to 80% value retention, rivaling luxury depreciation, while Teddy Baldessari notes watches punch above their weight class in terms of looks, utility, and price point. Time Avenue reports affordable luxury watches use reliable, proven movements that may be sourced from established suppliers, but still offer excellent accuracy and reliability, often indistinguishable from luxury in-house calibers. In this video, we reveal 10 affordable watches luxury brands desperately hope you never compare side by side with their premium offerings. Let's expose the value. Number 10. Orient Bambino versus Cartier Tank, $265 versus $4,000. Teddy Baldessari declares the Orient Bambino one of the best value mechanical dress watches on the market, delivering vintage-inspired elegance at $265. The 38.4mm case features domed crystal, Roman numerals, and blue Dauphine hands, creating classic dress watch aesthetic. The F6B24 in-house automatic movement provides hacking and hand-winding with 40-hour power reserve. Bob's Watches confirms Orient movements deliver excellent reliability with decades of development experience, rivaling expensive alternatives. Users constantly receive compliments, with people assuming thousands spent, not hundreds, creating awkward conversations. The beige dial captures luxury feeling with contrasting blue hands, creating sophisticated appearance indistinguishable from luxury brands. Teddy notes, the secret to Bambino's lasting success is mixing simplicity with vintage-inspired design cues at nearly unbeatable price point. When you place these side by side, the Cartier's rectangular case and Roman numerals share identical design DNA. The $4,000 Cartier delivers brand prestige and quartz accuracy, while the Bambino provides mechanical charm at 6% of cost. The finishing quality on Bambino dial and hands rivals Cartier, creating uncomfortable comparison for luxury positioning completely. Number 9. Seiko Presage Cocktail Time versus Omega Seamaster. Aqua Terra, $500 versus $6,000. The Seiko Presage Cocktail Time SSA 409 delivers sunburst dial finishing, rivaling Omega at under $500 shockingly. Bob's Watches confirms Seiko movements pack great reliability even at entry-level calibers, with decades of manufacturing expertise. The 40.5mm case features domed hardlex crystal and applied indices, creating depth-matching luxury watches costing 10 times more. The 4R57 automatic movement is decorated beautifully visible through exhibition caseback, rivaling Swiss finishing standards. Users report dial finishing shifts colors dramatically in different lighting, creating visual interest constantly changing throughout day. The Omega Seamaster Aqua Terra features teak dial pattern with coaxial master chronometer movement at $6,000. Bob's Watches declares Omega collector favorite at nearly any price point, but comparisons reveal uncomfortable similarities. The sunburst dial finishing, applied indices, and overall aesthetic execution match between both watches remarkably closely. The Omega delivers superior anti-magnetic resistance and extended service intervals through coaxial technology, but visual impact is identical. Teddy Baldessari notes affordable watches deliver quality at reasonable price, especially given eye-boggling price tags common in hobby. Number 8. Tissot PRX Powermatic, $80 versus Rolex Oyster Perpetual, $650 versus $7,000. The Tissot PRX Powermatic 80 delivers integrated bracelet excellence at $650, embarrassing Rolex Oyster Perpetual $7,000 pricing completely. The 40mm case with integrated bracelet creates 1970s sports watch aesthetic, measuring only 10.9mm thick, sliding under dress shirts. The Powermatic 80 movement provides 80-hour power reserve, beating Rolex 70-hour specification at 1/10 the cost dramatically. Bob's Watches reports Powermatic 80 has turned world upside down with huge reserve, delivering Swiss quality affordably. Users report 5 out 10% annual appreciation, matching expensive watches without waiting lists or dealer relationship games required. The sapphire crystal, quick-release bracelet, and tapisserie dial deliver luxury aesthetics at accessible pricing, destroying Rolex mystique. The Oyster Perpetual delivers classic Rolex design with superlative chronometer certification, commanding $7,000 investment plus waiting lists. Time Avenue confirms affordable luxury watches maintain 60 to 80% value retention, rivaling luxury depreciation, matching Rolex performance. When comparing integrated bracelet finishing side by side, the PRX matches Oyster Perpetual quality, creating uncomfortable conversations about pricing. The finishing combines brushed and polished surfaces executed identically between both watches despite tenfold price difference remarkably. Number 7. Hamilton Khaki Field vs. IWC Pilots Mark Bex, $1,000 versus $6,000. Dapper declares Hamilton Khaki Field Murph arguably best Swiss automatic Gata watch under grand, delivering aviation heritage affordably. The 38-minute case features H10 ETA-based movement, providing 80-hour power reserve with Swiss reliability throughout ownership. Bob's Watches confirms you won't find more rugged, legible, or reliable tool watch deservedly at $1,000 pricing. The sapphire crystal, high-contrast Arabic numerals, and military heritage create authentic field watch aesthetic matching luxury competitors. Users report Swiss manufacturing standards reflected throughout finishing quality, consistently meeting expectations despite accessible pricing point. The IWC Pilots Mark Datejust delivers 40mm case with soft iron inner case for anti-magnetic protection at $6,000. Beazle confirms IWC as best affordable luxury watch brands, but comparisons reveal Hamilton delivers identical functionality and aesthetics. When comparing side by side, both watches feature Arabic numerals, similar case shapes, and aviation heritage, creating uncomfortable similarities. The IWC delivers in-house caliber and brand prestige, while Hamilton provides ETA-based reliability at 1/6 cost remarkably. Teddy Baldessari notes, Hamilton captures spirit of 20th century field watches thoroughly in tune with zeitgeist of today, proving design excellence. Number 6. Tudor Black Bay 58 vs. Rolex Submariner, $4,000 versus $11,000. Bob's Watches confirms Tudor delivers Rolex-adjacent quality at half price, with Black Bay 58 proving sister brand strategy works. The 39mm case features manufacturer MT5402 movement, providing 70-hour power reserve with QOSC chronometer certification matching Rolex standards. The vintage-inspired aesthetics with gilt dial and snowflake hands create distinctive Tudor identity at $4,000 accessible immediately. The finishing quality throughout rivals true luxury watches, with users reporting accuracy exceeding expectations throughout years of wearing. Teddy Baldessari notes, Tudor combines vintage-inspired looks with wearable proportions and reliable H10 automatic movement, destroying Submariner mystique. The Rolex Submariner delivers 40mm case with caliber 3235 superlative chronometer at $11,000 plus multi-year waiting lists. When comparing side by side, both watches deliver 200mm water resistance, ceramic bezels, and professional dive watch construction identically. The finishing quality, case construction, and movement decoration match remarkably closely between both watches despite $7,000 difference. Bob's Watches declares Submariner still gold standard, but Tudor proves you can get 90% of performance at 36% of cost. Users report Black Bay 58 getting more wrist time than Submariners in collections, proving practical superiority over prestige. Number 5. Oris Aquis Date vs. Omega Seamaster, 300ml to $2,500 versus $6,000. Bob's Watches praises Oris Aquis Date, delivering genuine luxury watch quality without luxury markup as independent Swiss manufacturer. The Swiss Sellita SW200 Actrum 1 movement provides reliable operation with decades of proven track record, matching expensive alternatives perfectly. The 300 meters water resistance, ceramic bezel, and applied indices deliver comprehensive dive watch capability at $2,500. The finishing quality throughout creates genuine luxury aesthetic, with users reporting this rival's watches costing significantly more money. Time Avenue notes, affordable luxury uses high-grade stainless steel, with Oris exemplifying this perfectly against luxury competitors everywhere. The Omega Seamaster 300ml features coaxial master chronometer certification with 15,000 Gauss anti-magnetic resistance at $6,000. When comparing side by side, both watches deliver 300-meter water resistance, ceramic bezels, and professional dive construction identically meeting standards. The visual impact, finishing quality, and overall aesthetic execution match remarkably closely, creating uncomfortable pricing questions constantly. The Omega delivers superior anti-magnetic protection and brand prestige, while Oris provides independent Swiss quality at less than half cost. Bob's Watches confirms Sellita movements, proven over decades in multiple brands successfully, rivaling luxury in-house calibers completely. Number 4. Christopher Ward, C12 Loco vs. Patek Philippe, Complications: $2,000 versus $50,000 plus. Gear Patrol declares Christopher Ward C12 Loco even more impressive than Bel Canto, democratizing haute horlogerie at $2,000. The architectural movement features generous black polished steel, creating absolute visual spectacle, rivaling luxury finishing standards completely. SJX Watches calls this one of most surprising watches of 2025, delivering complications normally reserved for ultra-luxury brands. The bridge supporting inclined free-sprung balance features, rounded arms, and perfect inner angles, matching Patek Philippe, finishing identically. Teddy Baldassari confirms Christopher Ward doubled down on efforts to democratize haute horlogerie, with C12 Loco proving success. The movement theatrics visible through dial side create visual interest matching complications, costing 25 times more remarkably closely. Gear Patrol notes, sequels are never as good as original, except apparently in case of C12 Loco, proving continuous improvement. When comparing movement finishing side by side, the Christopher Ward matches Patek Philippe, black polishing, and anglage, creating uncomfortable conversations. The push-button hour jumper allows crossing time zones with daylight saving, automatically providing functionality Patek charges premium for. Users report this punches dramatically above weight, delivering architectural movement, destroying luxury pricing justification completely throughout comparison. Number 3, Seiko Prospex SPB 143 versus Tudor Black Bay, $200 versus $4,000. The Seiko Prospex SPB 143 62 mass delivers vintage dive watch perfection at $1,200, embarrassing Tudor pricing completely. The 6R35 movement provides 70-hour power reserve, matching Tudor specifications exactly at less than one-third cost remarkably. The 40.5mm case features box sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel, and Zaratsu-style polishing, rivaling luxury Swiss finishing standards. Bob's Watches confirms Seiko movements pack great reliability with decades of expertise, creating movements matching Swiss quality completely. Users constantly compare this favorably to Tudor Black Bay models, costing 3 times more, creating uncomfortable value conversations. The finishing quality throughout exceeds expectations dramatically, with proportions absolutely perfect for vintage-inspired dive watches today. Teddy Baldassari notes, watches deliver quality at reasonable price with SPB 143, exemplifying this against luxury competition perfectly. When comparing side by side with Tudor Black Bay, both watches deliver 200-meter water resistance, vintage aesthetics, and professional construction identically. The box sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel, and overall finishing quality match remarkably closely between both watches, despite massive price differences. The lume application, dial execution, and bracelet quality create uncomfortable questions about Tudor threefold premium pricing justification completely. Number 2. Grand Seiko SPGA 211 versus Rolex Datejust, $6,000 versus $10,000 plus. Grand Seiko SPGA 211 Snowflake delivers spring drive accuracy, achieving plus or minus 1 second daily, destroying Rolex mechanical standards. The titanium case features Zaratsu polishing, creating distortion-free mirror surfaces, rivaling finest Swiss finishing, according to Bob's Watches. The snowflake dial texture, inspired by Hotaka Mountains, creates breathtaking visual depth unmatched by any Rolex dial finishing. Users constantly compare finishing quality favorably to watches costing twice as much, with Grand Seiko exceeding expectations dramatically. Teddy Baldassari confirms Spring Drive combines mechanical watchmaking with quartz precision, creating unique technology Rolex cannot match. The gliding second-hand moves continuously, reflecting natural time flow, while Rolex movements tick, creating inferior visual experience. The 72-hour power reserve matches Rolex, while accuracy destroys mechanical chronometer standards, creating uncomfortable technical comparisons completely. When comparing side by side, the Grand Seiko finishing quality exceeds Rolex in multiple areas, including Zaratsu polishing and dial work. The spring drive technology delivers superior accuracy while maintaining mechanical soul, creating best of both worlds scenario Rolex cannot replicate. Number 1. Citizen Tsuyosa versus Audemars. Piguet Royal Oak, $450 versus $30,000 plus. The Citizen Tsuyosa NJ0150 CO delivers integrated bracelet perfection at $450, embarrassing AP Royal Oak completely. The 40mm case with President-style integrated bracelet creates seamless aesthetic, rivaling luxury sports watches, costing 66 times more. Teddy Baldassari confirms watches punch above weight class, with Tsuyosa exemplifying this perfectly against ultra-luxury competition everywhere. The caliber 8210 automatic movement provides reliable operation with finishing visible through exhibition case back matching expensive watches. Users constantly praise finishing quality as rivaling watches costing thousands more, creating uncomfortable conversations about luxury pricing justification. The sapphire crystal, 4 o'clock crown, and integrated bracelet aesthetic capture royal oak design language at fraction of cost. The sunburst dial creates incredible depth, changing dramatically in lighting conditions, matching AP dial work remarkably closely throughout. When comparing integrated bracelet finishing side by side, the Citizen matches royal oak quality, creating absolutely devastating comparison for luxury brands. The brushed and polished surfaces execute identically between both watches, despite massive 66-fold price difference destroying justification completely. Gear Patrol notes luxury brands, commanding premium pricing based on centuries' heritage, but finishing quality proves identical between affordable and luxury.